So UFC 322 happened, and I posted a clip with Islam's breakdown. Got a few thousand views, so I'm pretty happy about that. But what I'm not happy about is I only got 2 out of 5 for my predictions. So I said that Benoit Saint-Denis was gonna win, and I said that Carlos Prates was gonna KO Leon, and it did come true. Unfortunately, Sean Brady got destroyed by Michael Morales. Now, I don't have anything against Michael Morales. I actually think he's a really good fighter, but I really thought Sean Brady would utilize his grappling. I have no idea why he did not try at all. He literally just stood there trying to trade with someone who has such a significant reach advantage over him. So that fight made no sense to me. And then, yeah, guys, main event, Shevchenko grappling masterclass, Islam Makhachev grappling masterclass. So I'm going to quickly break down the fights a bit as well as give my opinions. So for the Benoit Saint-Denis versus Beneil Dariush fight, the fight ended pretty quick, and I thought as much. I mean, guys, Beneil Dariush is freaking, 37, 38? I don't even know how old Beneil Dariush is. He's 36. He's already gray everywhere. And Benoit Saint-Denis is a freaking soldier from France. Yeah. I knew he was going to cook Beneil Dariush. Now, Carlos Prates versus Leon Edwards. Listen, Leon Edwards was doing amazing in that first round. I was going to post a breakdown, but YouTube wouldn't let me because of copyright reasons. But Leon Edwards versus Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates is literally top 3 strikers in welterweight. I'd say it's Michael Morales, JDM, and Carlos Prates. If we're talking about just pure striking, not MMA plus wrestling and how that contributes to the striking. I'm just saying pure striking. Carlos Prates did really, really well against Leon Edwards. He honestly impressed me a lot with the mind games he could play on Leon Edwards, because he was talking a lot, and Leon Edwards was grappling beautifully. He nearly choked Carlos Prates out in the first round, but because he was talking in his ear, Leon tried to stand with him in the second round and paid dearly for it. So I wasn't surprised, though. I literally knew this was going to happen. Leon Edwards, unfortunately, doesn't have a lot of self-belief. He always starts to doubt himself. He overanalyzes things in the fight a bit too much, and that came to really bite him, because someone like Carlos Prates, who can play mind games with people in the striking department, took advantage of that. Now, Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. I have no idea why Sean Brady did not attempt a takedown at all. Like, listen, there's 2 alternatives. You're going to stand with someone who has a significant reach advantage with you, or you're going to try and shoot. You might get caught coming in, or you might actually land the takedown. But if you don't shoot, you're going to get caught irregardless. So I don't know why someone so high level as Sean Brady, because if you've watched Sean Brady, you would know he's very high level. I don't know why he didn't shoot. I think that Michael Morales, obviously, yes, it's easy to say all of this behind a camera, but it's his game plan. You need to understand what I'm saying. Sean Brady's game plan was to grapple, and he did not try it. If you have someone in front of you who's so much bigger than you, with such a significant reach advantage, you can't just stand on the outside, or else you're going to get KO'd like he did. You need to get inside, and you need to grab something. Grab a leg, grab an arm, get an underhook. Do something, get over unders. You can't just stand on the outside like Sean Brady tried to. Now, yes, you shouldn't rush in. I agree. But you shouldn't also just do nothing like he did. So I was a bit shocked with that fight. I think maybe it was the bright lights being at MSG really got to him. Valentina Shevchenko versus Weili Zhang. Now, I said Weili Zhang was going to win. Boy, was I wrong. Weili Zhang got dominated. 5 rounds, she did nothing. That was a 10-9 round, every single round to Valentina Shevchenko. Now, it's not a skill issue with Weili Zhang. Yes, skill always plays a factor at this level, but it was mainly the size issue. Valentina Shevchenko is massive compared to Weili Zhang. And on top of that, Valentina Shevchenko has, as we saw in the fight, a superior grappling skill set. When you pair those two together, if you have a size advantage and you're just better skill-wise grappling, the fight is yours. The fight is yours. So I wasn't too surprised that Valentina won. I thought it would be a more competitive 50-50 fight of the night type of vibes. It definitely wasn't. Islam versus JDM. I said JDM was going to win also. I'm not going to be that guy trying to act like I didn't say JDM was going to win. I said he was going to win. I didn't say that Islam was going to lose though. In my videos I say, I'm not saying Islam's going to lose. He's the best. But I really thought JDM would have used his scramble ability that's been talked about so much. The fact that he's trained with Craig Jones. The fact that he's trained with Alexander Volkanovski. And really do a lot better than he did. He really did not look like Jack Della Maddalena. Not the one I've seen. Not the one I've seen against Bilal. Now, that could be because Islam is just that good. And it probably is because Islam is just that good. But I think that Jack was really just not ready for the challenge in front of him. I think once he got in that ring, he kind of shut down. He couldn't get into his rhythm. Islam was just all over him all the time, every night. A lot of people in my comments for the short breakdown of it was saying that it's a boring fight. I think it's a boring fight because Islam's just that good. He can hold you down like a child. And JDM's a world-class UFC athlete who would beat 99.9% of men on this planet. But Islam really just made him look like an average MMA fighter. So I thought it was a good card. The card started really, really well. You know, the BSD knockdown was crazy. The Carlos Prates knockdown was crazy. But unfortunately, the rest of the card... Oh yeah, and the Michael Morales KO was crazy. So the co-main event and the main event. Listen, wrestling, you have to appreciate it. The art of wrestling and the art of jiu-jitsu, taking someone down, keeping them down, dominating them on the ground is very, very impressive. But if we're talking about fans, what fans want to see, they want to see more stand-up. So the co-main event and the main event was a bit lackluster for the occasion, you know, for what it was hyped up to be. No one saw Weili Zhang versus Valentina Shevchenko just being that, or saw Jack Della Maddalena versus Islam just being that. You know, we expected more scrambles, for it to be a lot more even, but it wasn't. So kudos to the champions, kudos to Valentina Shevchenko, kudos to Islam Makhachev. They are dominant in every fact of the matter, and well done to Islam Makhachev. He is a double champion and definitely number one on the pound for pound list. And yeah, guys, that's just my thoughts and opinions on UFC 322. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.